As you can see, this place is pretty dry and desolate of GameCube games. That's why we are on our way to an oasis of GameCube games as we collect every single North American GameCube game title. 551. This is GameCube Oasis. Let's check it out.
Hey!
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first episode of the GameCube Oasis. We're stepping outside of the safety and comfort of our gaming room, and we're going out on a gaming adventure today. So thank you for all tuning in. So today we worked out a deal, and this is going to be our first time experiencing this new game store that just opened up within the area. So what better way to start off the GameCube Oasis with a game hunting video? So recently we had picked up a lot of GameCube titles that were doubles. So a lot of you do this within your own collecting, so you'll pick up lots and you'll sell off what you have and you'll keep the rest. Let's say you essentially amass a large collection for a low dollar amount. So I hit up this local seller on Facebook Marketplace, and it turns out he has his own location. I've been hunting this area for years, since I can't even tell you how young I was. But beyond that, I did not know that this establishment was a location. He said that he had just opened it up, so it is new to me, new to the area, and what better way to support your local businesses. I'm a very big advocate of supporting mom and pop shops, so this is it's literally a game store inside his house. So this is going to be a treat. I don't know how he feels about filming inside, but we'll see what we can come up with. But we have this big trade that we're going to be trading and getting this GameCube Grail. Hopefully, if the deal goes down. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see what we can come up with.
Yay! We are back. Baby's watching GPS so that we know how to get there. We are almost there.
It's supposed to be somewhere down here on the left. I believe that this is more of a house than a game store, like an official location. I was briefly speaking to the owner. He mentioned that he wanted to kind of test the market, test the waters prior to investing in real estate.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
So we are within a quarter mile, so it should be here on the left-hand side.
So it looks like it's legit a house. Interesting.
We are in a residential area. So legit should be up here on the left. Right there. Look at that.
Destination is on the left.
Wow. True gaming lounge. Not gonna lie, kind of cool. Unique. Okay.
So let's go ahead and hit it inside and see what they got to add to the GameCube Oasis library. Let's go check it out.
All right, here comes Chill Scissors. So what'd you get?
So we added Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, and we got really heavy hitter. We got F-Zero GX, exclusive to GameCube. So met the owner in there. His name is Travis. They're saving up currently, so they have a storage unit. I really would like to see their storage unit, and it is insane from the sounds of it. He said that he has 7 copies of Cubivore. When have you ever seen more than 1 copy or a copy of a Cubivore? That's just insane. Super nice guy. It's really good prices, so if you're in the NWA area, check out his sign. This is the True Gaming Lounge. The QR code, I don't know if you can pause on that and screenshot it, but it'll take you to his source. Traded in some stuff. He gave more than reasonable trade cred, and not diminishing game exchange. But this morning whenever I went in, they were going to offer me for Harvest Moon, Magical Melody, and A Wonderful Life $3, and this guy ponied up the dough and paid me what they were worth for trade credit. So it enabled me to get some really good stuff for the GameCube library. So again, check him out if you're in the area. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the game room. So we stopped into the True Gaming Lounge where we met one of the owners of the establishment by the name of Travis, and we sit there and we collaborated for quite a while. We have a lot of our video game history and nostalgia factors in common, one of which is the Nintendo GameCube. He is currently on the mission to collect all titles as well for North America, and he has 130 titles left. We'll get there eventually, but man, to see that collection would be absolutely amazing. He did mention that he has a storage unit that he has packed in, so right now his game room is literally in a residential area. It's literally within, I don't know if it's his personal house or just a location that he's utilizing for right now, but it is inside of a house. But it was really cool, had a really good inventory, but me and him kind of shoot the Nintendo and original Xbox love back and forth for a while, and super nice guy, super knowledgeable. If you're in the NWA area, stop by, check him out, and check out his inventory. He said that he has a storage unit that has 7 copies of Cubivore, just waiting to get his own location established so that he can utilize it as inventory, which is a fantastic business model. If you go into a game store that doesn't have inventory, you're not going to buy anything, and they're not making any money. But number one advocate over here on the Chill Scissors channel, support your local businesses. If you have a game store local to you, stop in, buy something, go in there and just hang out, tell people about it. Keep supporting those local businesses, because that's the only way we're going to be able to keep them alive, and we want to keep a physical media source out there. Everything's going to digital, so we want to keep as many sources for us to go in and enjoy our hobby as possible. So go in, check him out, super nice guy. True Gaming Lounge. So we, as you've seen in the video, we're able to secure a couple more GameCube titles within the collection, one of which is a banger. We got F-Zero GX. This one has been evading me for such a long time. This particular game, I've seen it go for around, $75, $85 on eBay auctions all day. Every time I come across it, it's not complete and it's way overpriced, but I came across this one at the True Gaming Lounge where we were able to, the game is inside my console because I've been playing it nonstop since I got it, but we're able to secure this one through trade. Little story, as mentioned, I went to a couple of other game stores that are more renowned, like Game Exchange, and they offered me $3.50 for a copy of Harvest Moon Magical Melody and a copy of Harvest Moon A Wonderful Life and Spyro on the GameCube. $3.50. That is pretty insane. He said that currently they're not giving out a lot for GameCube because they're attempting to push newer stock for PS5, Series X, Nintendo Switch games to entice people to go in. But I don't really believe in that strategy because, pay people for what they're worth. Just because you want new inventory doesn't mean me as a retro game collector or enthusiast should have to, get reprimanded for your business structure. I think, if you bring in really strong GameCube titles like that, you should pay what they're worth. Not full retail, but of course the street cred or the current going rate minus your rate. But 5% of a game that you sell for $35, you're going to give me $1.50 on. That's pretty rough. But brought them in to True Gaming Lounge, and Travis was able to hook me up with a really good price. So all in all, out the door, we're able to secure F-Zero GX for $35 plus some trade cred. So didn't pay full and got to meet a new gamer and a game collector and a new game store locally. Win, win, win. He also had a copy of Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. Added that one to the collection. This particular one I have not played. However, I love these type of sport games. I say sport games, and I put them in the same category as like a Tony Hawk arcade style game, and I absolutely love those. I was a skater when I was younger. I still skate today, so these style games I really enjoy. Got it for a really good price. I will say Travis is very difficult to negotiate with. He's a tough cookie to crack, so we were able to kind of work out a trade and get it for a price because he didn't accept card and I only had a certain amount of cash on me, so we worked it out. So thank you, Travis. Shout out to True Gaming Lounge for supporting the trade there. So we got Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer on deck. Real quick, if you're not a current subscriber, consider subscribing. This is episode 1 of the GameCube Oasis. We're going to be going out hunting. We're going to be collecting all 551 GameCube titles, and like I said, you don't want to miss it. You want to stay in for the fun, and this is going to be a super enjoyable series for not only like the GameCube aspect, but for the whole community, where we get to go out sometimes and meet interesting collectors and work out trades and things of that nature, and where I'm just going to be documenting the entire thing along the way. So consider subscribing. If you like the video, smash that like button so hard it turns blue. Help boost me up the YouTube algorithm to reach out to fellow GameCube and video game enthusiasts just like you. Let's go ahead and continue on. Recently I had a birthday, and typically, as a man-child, we'll say, I'm going to see if I can pull the trigger potentially on some birthday funds to get a AAA title, and boy did I had no intentions of getting this game because I knew how much it was worth or cost, but I came across an opportunity through an offer for an eBay auction, just to see where the seller was at, and they accepted the offer. The worst they can do, guys, is say no and continue on, or it'll tell you on eBay, if the seller's not interested for buying or selling it at that specific price that you listed the offer on. So we got one of the rarest Nintendo GameCube games into the GameCube Oasis collection. That is none other than Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, guys. This is heat. This is a AAA, very sought after Nintendo GameCube title. It is, of course, a complete, very crispy, clean copy of Fire Emblem. Honestly, I never thought I would be able to obtain this, and I thought it would be one of the last ones that I would be able to get, because I have, leading up into this point, only seen one other copy, and it was in another guy's collection. Shout out to Derek. I've been trying to get my hands on that game for the longest time, but he's unwilling to budge. He wants to hang on to it, and it's certainly his right to do so. But Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we got it for $105. This thing on average goes between $200, $280, and I've seen it go above that for a complete copy. So right now, so happy to mark this one off the checklist. But Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, guys, awesome game. Can't wait to enjoy it myself. Super pumped about that. I just can't express that enough. This next game, we got Casper Spirit Dimensions. The version of this is absolutely gorgeous case art. They completely nailed it. But you obviously play as Casper, flying around, being a friendly ghost and encountering other ghosts along the way and just doing ghostly stuff. But we got this one complete, and this one we got on the cheap too. We got this one for, I believe it was $9.99. So happy to add this one to the collection. I was a big Casper guy whenever I was a kid, or Casper kid. You know, the movies, the cartoons, but whenever they came out in the 90s, I believe, for the live action Casper film, then I was hooked. They completely captivated my heart with the Casper franchise. Moving on, this is a gaming franchise that I honestly wish that they would do more with, but this was the Call of Duty before the Call of Duty for me. I remember playing Rising Sun. That one really got me, and then later on with the Xbox 360, they came out with the newer ones such as Airborne and things of that nature. You may have guessed it already based off that, but this is Medal of Honor Frontlines, and this one, puts you on D-Day. It's a FPS first-person shooter. You know it, you love it. Medal of Honor, and got this one on the cheap too. We got it for $5, so really good score to add into the GameCube library collection. Next item up for bid, we got Beach Strikers. I've been keeping an eye out on this one for quite a while. This is a beach volleyball simulator, I guess I'll put it in the category as, but Beach Spikers, wonderful game. This one is a only for exclusive, of course. We got that one, of course, complete. We're trying to get these as complete as possible, so later on we don't have to fuss with replacing too many manuals. So I'm a really big enthusiast whenever it comes to these, and I'm a sucker for them. But this Cartoon Network series of games that they had on GameCube, and there's a ton of them. So this is the Powerpuff Girls Relish Rampage Pickled Edition. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they're all Pickled Edition. I don't think this is like a special edition. I think all of them are listed as the Pickled Edition. But pretty fun game. I love the case art for these. Absolutely adore them. But another one added into the GameCube library. The Powerpuff Girls Relish Rampage Pickled Edition. I love the name. It's a pretty nice. Next one up, we got Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. This one sports Sam Fisher getting his camouflage on in the jungle environments. I'm a really big enthusiast whenever it comes to the Splinter Cell franchise. This one was awesome. I think this was probably my number 2, alongside Chaos Theory being my number 1, but happy to add that one to the collection. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow includes all new jungle levels and features. Interesting. All new features. I think they're just displaying on the case the differences between the Chaos Theory. But next one up, we have Dinotopia, the Sunstone Odyssey. I've heard that this one's a bit of a hidden gem. I haven't played it myself, so I'll be checking it out. I'm a really big lover of anything dinosaur, so I'll be checking that one out for myself. And I mean, it looks fun. Pretty good price on this one. I think I picked this one up for around $18.99. Not bad. Another AAA title here. We got Alien Hominid added to the GameCube Oasis collection. This one is an absolute blast. It is, in my opinion, a AAA GameCube title. They have it on other platforms, but you gotta get a GameCube right. So this one, you play as the alien, where you're fighting off a lot of the Men in Black, FBI agents going through and shooting, blasting, exploding, and punching your way through the levels. This is a 2D side scroller with co-op. That's one of the things that I really enjoy for couch co-op for this game. It's a lot of fun, but it's very difficult. But the art style is very, very well done. It's a very pretty game as far as the 2D side scroller genre goes. So check it out, Alien Hominid, another AAA title. That one's a pretty pricey game that goes for, probably $70-$80 plus. I've said it before, I've said it again. The Nintendo GameCube is boss and masterclass whenever it comes to the licensed games, and this one is no exclusion. This is robots based off the movie, and this one, if you like platforming action games, this one is done, in my personal opinion, very well. Robots. And what's cool about stuff like this is you get stuff like this within the game. You get the Repair and Adventure coupon book, which is pretty cool, but you also get a free pass to go see the movie in theaters. They used to do these type of promos for if you buy the video game, then you can go check out the movie yourself. Got it complete with the movie ticket and of course the manuals back there, but complete copy of robots bonus movie ticket inside. See details inside. So really cool. Like I said, if you haven't checked this one out, don't sleep on it. If you like platforms, this is a really, really well done platformer. DBZ Budokai 2. I came across this one, had an opportunity to pick it up. They have two different versions of this case, one being the one you see before you, which is the hollow or the foil case. It just stands out. It is beautiful, and they have a plain Jane matte finish one, and whenever I went to go purchase it, it actually, from an individual locally, it was the matte finish. Couldn't pull the trigger on it, so I'm glad I waited because I ultimately got it for cheaper and got it for the foil version. It is so freaking cool. There's a handful of foil games for the Nintendo GameCube, and that is probably one of the cooler ones for sure. Next item up, we added into the GameCube Oasis collection is Star Wars Rebel Strike Rogue Squadron 3. How's that for a title? This particular game I have all but completely forgot about until I played it, and I always looked at this one in the collection or out in the wild and thought I had it because I had Rogue Squadron 2, but this one is one that I didn't have into the Star Wars or the GameCube collection. But this one sports several different levels from different parts in the Star Wars universe, where you can run around, you can shoot, wield lightsabers at times. I believe you can, there's flight levels, but my personal opinion, it is done very well. The graphics still hold up today for the retro lifespan, but Rogue Squadron 3, very cool. If you love or like the Star Wars franchise, this one is a must if you are a GameCube enthusiast. So that is it currently. as we stand, we are at starting at 207, and after adding these into the collection here, I believe that would land us at 219, according to my notes here. But check out this stack, ladies and gents. We got some big boys in there: F-Zero GX, Path of Radiance, Alien Hominid. We're going hard, we're going strong, so we still got a long ways to go, and we'll be putting out updates and update videos and new GameCube Oasis videos, so stay tuned for those, ladies and gents. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for the support. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next GameCube Oasis video. See you later, dudes. Peace.